Remember this? Of course you do. It was only 2 years ago. We went to the polls with the economy, healthcare and immigration ringing in our ears.
Never take economic stability and economic security for granted.
This is a once in every 5 years choice about who this country works for.
That, though, was before we voted to leave the EU. It changed the political landscape and with it the way parties will campaign this time round. How we leave the EU will overshadow much of the debate. Theresa May wants a mandate to do it her way, something she says is vital for its success.
What she wants to be able to do is have a strong mandate, her personally, and also for the government, to be able to say, right, the British people have backed me now to go and do this negotiation and get what I believe we need and what is useful for both sides. And I think that is the key to this. So it's strength, really, and that can only come from an electoral mandate from the British people.
Labour, though, argues she's driving forward a hard Brexit that'll only damage people's lives.
Our vision for Brexit is about protecting jobs and living standards. Theresa May's vision for Brexit is about controlling immigration first. They are going to run a toxic anti-immigrant campaign, but we're going to take the fight to them.
UKIP won 12% of the vote in 2015 on a single issue, to leave the EU. How will they persuade us now they're still relevant?
Politics is on our turf. We've campaigned for Brexit all our political lives. We can go further and beyond what the Conservative Party are saying on this. We want a swift, clean Brexit, the kind of Brexit people voted for on June the 23rd. And I'm not confident at all that the Conservative Party leader Theresa May won't backslide.
Then there's public services. The health service and education are both toxic issues. As the NHS faces a funding crisis, the government could have difficulty defending its record.
There has to be a focus on the future of our public services, particularly our NHS and our care system, because at the moment it is teetering on the brink. And unless we come up with solutions for this, then our loved ones, people we care about, will suffer failures of care in a most tragic way, and I don't want to see that.
There is too, we're told, a funding crisis in schools, but with the Prime Minister focused on expanding grammar schools, education could cause tension on all sides.
She'll certainly want to see grammar schools as part of the education system, but she'll have to make sure that it works with the totality, if you like, of the different school systems. And I think the key is to focus on multi-academy trusts.
And the future of the UK will undoubtedly play a role in the campaign. Political uncertainty in Northern Ireland has increased talk of a united Ireland. And in Scotland, the case for a second independence referendum will be made.
So this election is going to be about who stands up for Scotland's best interest, who stands up for the Scottish Parliament's right to make decisions and defend the interests of the Scottish people who have voted for a party and a government that want the people to have a say in our future.
Ultimately, Brexit will dominate this general election campaign, but it's clear there are other huge challenges affecting this country, which, when faced with the ballot box, could influence voters more. And that is what might make this election unpredictable. Emily Morgan, ITV News in Westminster.